It's Miguel Castillo here at Cool Stuff Games. I topped today, second time I topped with this deck.
Top 8.
Top 8, yep. I force everybody to say. But yeah, it's a really solid deck right now, really good matchups. I call it Bestial Dragon Link, just standard, no horror stuff.
Before you start, any shout outs?
Shout out Roots, shout out Rennie, of course, shout out Danny, shout out Casey, and shout out Chris too, man. All y'all have helped me improve and stuff. Really appreciate it. But yeah, getting into the deck profile, start off with the Bestial package, which is 3 Lebellion, 3 Swarm, 3 Serenir, and then the 1 Magnemite. You'll see later that we actually have the Baldrake inside. You really don't want it for the most part. It's sometimes useful against like a ritual deck, like if you're playing like Makonko or Drytron or something, and then having an extra name for the Tier Limit matchup. Other than that, you don't really want it, and these are fine enough. You're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 names really, so you almost always see one of these in your hand. Very, very good to combo with. Then we got the Rocket package, just the 2 Tracer, Caliber and Recharger. A lot of people are cutting this for a 3rd Tracer or Synchron. I think that's honestly bad. You want this because specifically it can beat over Little Knight, and that's a really cool added thing that can sometimes come up. Also, just the extra attack, it comes up all the time, and then the Abs Router to, you pitch us off of Ravine to add one of these. That's the Rockets. We're playing a full Red Eyes package with 3 Black Metal, 1 Red MD, 1 Meteor, and Watt Tail to send off of this. This is kind of like my own goofy tech. It's from Structure Deck Kaiba. I think it's really good. You want an extra light name for Levianeer. As you can see, we'll play it later. This just sends any normal monster. Some people run Gamma and Driver, but this is better. You want as many dragons as possible in Dragon Link. It'll always make it stronger. And the Chaos Monsters, which is our other normal summon, Seyfert. I kind of prefer Black Metal because you can get the extra card off of the second search. Oh yeah, you also play the second search because it's not once per turn. This is good too. The 2 Baby Dragons, obviously, to search off of them. And then the big boys, which are Levy and Emperor. This is one of the best cards in your deck because you'll always plus off of it. And this, you're almost always searching off of Magnemite and usually like game ends. From there, we're on the 3 quick launch for the Rocket package. We're on Regained and Branded Beast for the Bestials. Chaos Space, the one of, it's just good. You should play it always. And then the 2 field spells, which boot for the Rockets, Ravine for everything. Usually you're like sending Rebellion or Serenir, rather Serenir to send Rebellion, or Abs Router. And then for the hand traps, it's just 3 Imperm, 3 Nib, 3 Ash. This covers everything for the most part, and then you can just side whatever you want to replace one of these or some Bestials if you feel like they're not going to be good against the matchup, but for the most part you keep everything. It's 45 cards total, which is why you have 6 normal summons rather than the standard 5. And yeah, just before we go into the extra deck real quick, just go to the side. We have 3 Crow for the non-light or dark matchups. Really useful when you can't use your Bestials. You can use this instead and then banish this to get into your Bestials. 3 Evenly for back row decks. Harpies, 2 Lightning Storm also for back row decks. We hate back row decks for sure. I mean, against Flu, it's always hard. If I drew this more often, it'd be a little bit different. Also for Flu, 3 Droll. And then finally the extra gas, which is Small World, Baldrake, and 1-for-1. You kind of add this for again, the emergency ritual tech, and then this is just more pure gas. You can go to 9 1-card starters when you know that your opponent's just trying to hand trap you to death. And then finally we can just go into the extra deck. Kind of out of order, but King of Atum, it came up once, but it's 2 Bestials. If you brick on Bestials, this will get you your starter. We'll show off the Synchros, which are Baron de Fleur. Pretty much every time I made this, it went crazy. Savage. I don't make him as much anymore, but when you make him, he's really good with this board with Borland. This pattern, this goes crazy because you almost always plus. You can even end up with this in the graveyard and then regain, bring this back. A lot of people forget that because it's still a Bystial name. Scarlet for time. Didn't go into time, but I did go into that once just to destroy stuff. For the Link ones, we got Striker Dragon, we got Pisty. This is part of the normal Borland combo, and this is almost always the first thing that you get out to get the Boot Sector. Spheres, the FTK. A lot of people play this at 2, but you only need 1. You can always recycle it back with Regained if you need more. Dark, this saved me a lot. Sometimes it helps you go through, especially if you get nibbed. There's like the line where basically you get the nib token and then whatever you get off of the spheres, and then going to this, still going to the Borland. Then Romulus to get Ravine, IP. Then we got the Link 3s, Unicorn. This should be SP Little Knight, realistically. I didn't go into this once. If it was SP, I probably would go into it more often. Sometimes it works out even still, and some people play Access Code. I don't play Access Code. You'll see we're playing at the end. This is just for the arrows. And then the boss monsters, which are Underworld Goddess and Borland. Underworld Goddess is usually your target off of this because when you full combo out, you always have materials to get out this. And then Borland, this is just a towers. I played Manadium at some point. Even though I didn't win that match, it took him like 7 turns to out it. So like, you know, and theoretically this thing just goes crazy by itself. And if not, it's one of the best cards in the game. But yeah, that's the deck profile.
All right, man. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I know we'll see you on the channel more. So
absolutely, man.
I'm just glad to see you doing better and, you know, getting better with the deck. I can see now you're more confident with it and you're doing really good, bro. So
I appreciate it, man.
Congratulations and keep it up, man.
Will do, yeah. Dragon Link best deck.
All right, man. Thanks for the deck profile.
Thanks.